I am starting on a new block, doing the free motion quilting on the inside of it. Thought I'd bring you along and you can see my continuous line. The rulers I'm using today, because I'm ditch stitching around every little inch, which is every one of these is an inch. This one's like a half an inch. I'm mostly using this little half slim ruler. It's just an inch and a half by 5 inches. I can move that one around pretty much with my 2 fingers, so I love that for movement. Sometimes if I need more grip, I use this little palm ruler. Same thing, it's 2 inches by 5 inches, just a little bit wider, and that's when I'm really wanting to get a grip. And then when I have longer runs, like when I do a whole length here, I'm using my 9-inch slim ruler. I love these rulers, and the reason I created them is because they have the curve. About 3 or 4 years ago, I was working on a quilt that had a lot of piecing like this, and every time I would take a rectangular ruler and move it, because you'll see I move pretty quickly, it was getting caught up, that corner was getting caught in the seams. So I just started rounding, having round rulers, these curved rulers made, and then somebody said, where do you get those? And I said, well, I guess from me. So that's how the rulers started. It was just me using a tool that I needed to have. So this morning I'm going to use just this little half slim. I'll put a link on where you can find that in the description. But let me get started. I'm going to, I'm going to free motion spiral in these little spots, and then I'm going to come back and ruler work through the rest of it. This has been a little bit of a quirky quilt, I'll call it that. It's hand pieced, so it's not exactly square. It's got a little bit of it's got a little bit of excess fabric. So what I did first was press just from the top on my ironing board. So I did just press the top because I don't care about the seams and how they lay, because there's just too many and they go every which way on a hand-pieced top. So I just did my best, ironed the top, didn't really care. I put it on the frame. I've got two battings. I've got polyester, which is really fluffy, over 80/20, because I want that excess loft to fill all of these spaces. The other thing I've done, I've ditch stitched along this outside frame so that takes up a little bit of fabric, and I did one pass through the middle to take up even more fabric. So now it's pretty, it's pretty flat. So I'm going to be able to ruler work through that. So first I'm going to do the little spirals. This is all continuous line. I don't break thread. So let me get started. Then, like I said, I'm going to come back and ruler work through the rest of it. Okay? Okay, I've got myself to that corner. Now I'm going to ruler work my way back up. Sorry for my handles in the way. It's just the best way I can show you. I am using 14 stitches per inch. I always use tight stitches when I'm doing curves. I like 14 to 16 anyway, because I like the look of small and tiny stitches. So I'm just going into each ditch. I'm sorry, the thread is cream, so it's really hard to see the thread. But you can get the idea from my motion. You see, it's a lot of twists and turns, and that's why I love this little ruler, because it's manageable. If I had a long one, it'd take me just a little bit more time to do all of this. Come back over here. I may go all the way down this again. go back up the ditch and go back the other way. You see, I'm just doing it down and back on that little middle piece of the bow tie. I'm using Glide 60 weight thread, so it's pretty fine. You don't see it very much, and I don't mind backtracking over that 60 weight. Okay, get back up to that corner, and now I'm going to free motion myself all the way down again. Okay, and then to continue, I'm going to just go up. Again, ruler work myself all the way back up. Let's see, what else can I tell you? It's going to be a little bit. I'm on my third row. Let's show you the stitches here. So there you can get an idea of what it looks like close up. Like I said, these are just 2-inch bow ties, so pretty tiny. Love this little top. It's only 3 feet by 7 feet. I kind of think the maker got tired of it and probably quit because it was so small, and she probably went on to bigger things and said, I'm never doing that again. So hope that helped, and like I said, I'll put the link in the description. Thanks. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.